Our state is slowly opening back up. We are awaiting some resorts to be back in business. Of course, we know one thing for sure. Allegiant Stadium is on schedule, ready to open up at the end of July. That was the word today from the Stadium Authority Board as they held a virtual meeting. Ron Futrell is live at Allegiant Stadium. And Ron, we also got the first look inside the stadium to check out some of the amenities. Ron, what'd you think?
Yeah, it's looking nice so far from the video we saw today. We are 72 days away from the scheduled completion of Allegiant Stadium behind me here. And it's interesting to see that with coronavirus, everything that's happened with that, the fear over the pandemic, there has still been no significant delays in the stadium completion. There's also no problem, they say, with the finances right now. It's taken $3 million a day to be able to get this project completed, and they're fine with the money at this point, is what the Stadium Authority Board says. Now, Don Webb, who has been the guy in charge of this stadium since day one, gave us a nice little tour of the inside of Allegiant Stadium.
Although not visible to the general public, back-of-house operations and security areas have been completed, and public restrooms and concession stands are nearing completion. Within the Stadium Bowl, the installation of the 5 video boards has been completed, and speakers for the distributed sound system, some as large as an automobile, have been installed.
And we also got to look inside some of the suites. 5 suites that will be, I should say clubs that will be here. A number of suites will be in the stadium, but 5 separate clubs will be here. Got to look at that. They have 60% of the seats inside the stadium have been installed. They've also got scaffolding now on the north end, the other end of the stadium from where we're at, of the big Al Davis torch that's going to be lit on game days inside the stadium. So a lot to be done still. What we've got is an August 22nd. So 2 months away, you're going to have a Garth Brooks concert scheduled to be here. And of course, the Raiders play their first game Thursday night, August 27th, against the Arizona Cardinals. I have to say scheduled with everything because we're still not sure with some of the coronavirus stuff that's going on right now of whether fans will be allowed and whether the games will go on as scheduled. Reporting live from Allegiant Stadium, Ron Futrell, 8 Sports Now.
Ron, let's stay with that theme of schedule. We are on schedule. Las Vegas will be ready to go. The big question, what about the NFL? Will football season, from what you're hearing from your sources, will it start on time?
They're planning on it starting on time. Of course, there are a lot of variables in that at this point, but what they did this week that's significant is they've opened the offices up to some staff to be able to go into the offices to be able to work on stuff at this point. But the NFL, unlike the other major sports right now, I think will consider itself lucky if they can start on time without any delays because of the coronavirus fears. And they're on schedule at this point, I believe, to start on time. Brian?
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that live report from Allegiant Stadium.